Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video was highly requested or has been highly requested for a long time, and I thought I'd finally get to it because why not? So we're going to be talking all about my hair today. Even though I've mentioned my hair color and hair products here and there in a few videos, I know it's hard for people to like search through all the videos and find what I'm talking about. So I'm going to put this video out there and talk all about my hair: shampoo, conditioner, hair color, hair treatments, DIY treatments, the keratin and Brazilian blowout treatments that I've had, any little thing that I've ever done to my hair, I will talk to you guys about, and hopefully it will answer a lot of your questions. I also told you guys on Instagram to ask me a bunch of questions, and I got over like 800 questions. So I'm hoping I can answer everyone's questions about my hair. So let's get right into the video. So I want to start off with obviously the most common questions first, which number one, it would be my hair color. Even though I've made maybe 3 or 4 videos on it, I get questions daily. So what I'll do is I'll leave all the my hair dyeing videos down below. My hair color is dark. It is as dark as my eyebrows. Like, I don't color my eyebrows or anything. My hair color is legit this dark. And to get it to red, you have to obviously lift the color. But for me, because I do my hair myself, I was too scared to ever like bleach my hair and then put the red on top. So I was lucky enough to find a dye that did everything in one step. I used the L'Oreal High Color in magenta. Excuse my nails, look how pretty they are. They also come in 3 different colors. They come in red and red hot. I choose magenta because red and red hot are more on like the orange side, so when they fade, it's gonna be like an orangey, brassy red. It would be that gross color. I like magenta because it actually fades to like a pink, which I don't mind at all. I like that better than the brassy orange. So that's why I use magenta, and I have been dyeing my hair for 5 years, almost 5 years. I dyed it for my 19th birthday. So I've had it for 5 years. So of course my hair, as bright it is right now, it may not happen for you guys in the first try. I think it took me like 2 or 3 tries to get it this bright. And of course now being 5 years, my hair it sticks to the red color really nicely. You know what I mean? So what I do with this is I just do my roots, which I have to do. You can see them coming through. I don't put this on the ends of my hair because it does of course have like the bleach and the peroxide or whatever it's called. I'm not a hairstylist, by the way. I'm just going off of my knowledge of how I've dyed my hair for the past 5 years. So this could totally be wrong, but I'm just telling you what I do. So I just use the roots, so my virgin hair color, which would be the dark, and then on the ends, I use my next few hair dyes. Then for my ends, as you guys know, most of the time, or like the previous videos I've made, I've told you that I've used the Color Brilliance Ion Semi-Permanent Hair Color in red, and I still love this stuff. It's super thick, as I told you guys, so I would mix it with Developer, which usually semi-permanent hair colors you're not supposed to mix with Developer, and a lot of you guys told me that, but hey, I told you I'm not a hairstylist. I just do whatever I can for my hair. But I've since changed to the Arctic Fox semi-permanent hair colors, and it looks like this. Number one, it smells like candy. I can't explain to you guys. It smells really, really, really good, and it leaves your hair smelling good for a little while, so I really like this. It's no peroxide, no ammonia, no alcohol. It's not tested on animals, which is a huge thing, so if you are big on that, definitely try these out. And they have so many pretty colors, blues, basically any color under the sun, and they have pastel colors too. So if you are blonde, you're so lucky because you're able to basically change your hair color easily. So on the ends of my hair, I now use this semi-permanent hair color. So I'll go from like here down. I like to use this every 3 weeks or every 2 weeks. When I feel like my hair color is fading, I'll put this and just put it on like a leave-in treatment. I'll put it on for half an hour and then go shower. And then I dye my roots every 4 to 6 weeks, depending on what I feel like. Like right now, I'm going off, this is probably like 3.5 weeks of roots or 4 weeks, and I'll let it go for maybe 2 more weeks, and then I'll dye my hair again. Okay, so that's done. As much as I love my hair color, I hate talking about it because I get asked about it so often, so I feel like I have it all memorized and I can just like tell it to you in 5 seconds. So I'm glad that's over with. Now I want to talk to you guys about the rest of the products that I have on my table, which are daily products that I use on my hair. A lot of questions revolved around treatments I use or what hair shampoo and conditioner I recommend and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go over what I have been using and what I switch between. Okay, so now let's talk about shampoos and what I use in the shower to wash my hair and all that kind of stuff. So to begin with, what I've been using for a while, and if you watch my other videos, you know that I've been using the Ion, the Color Defense Sulfate Shampoo, and it's sulfate-free shampoo, sorry. And I've been using this for a while. I've gotten 2 bottles, like 2 big bottles of this, and this one's almost empty. But the thing about this that I really didn't like, I like, of course, that it didn't, you know, take my color out. And for me, what I want in a shampoo is like something that'll make my hair soft because I dye it so much and it's dry, and I need something that will protect my hair color because it's so annoying for me to having to dye it often. So if you're looking for something that's hydrating and, like, you know, protects your hair, and in general, even if you don't have dyed hair, sulfate-free shampoo is like the best way to go because it'll preserve your hair a lot longer. I still have this in my shower because I like to switch shampoos, but I have moved on from this to other shampoos, and I will tell you guys about them. So recently, and I've snapped about this a few times actually, I've been using the L'Oreal sulfate-free, the Everpure shampoos, and this is the shampoo over here and the conditioner here. And I honestly, like, the conditioners to me from every brand are kind of like okay, like whatever. I have a favorite conditioner I'm going to tell you guys about, but the shampoo for this, if you guys use sulfate-free shampoos, like if you have dyed hair or whatever, you will notice that sulfate-free shampoos are super thick. They're hard to work with, and they don't lather. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I need a shampoo that lathers because it doesn't feel like I'm cleaning my hair, and it's so thick and hard to work with that when you're like massaging in your hair, it's kind of hard to maneuver. And this is one of the first shampoos, I'm going to talk about another one also, but one of the first shampoos I found that like lathers in my hair, and it makes my hair feel clean, and it's so easy to maneuver. Like, I know some of you may not understand what I'm talking about, but if you use sulfate-free shampoos, you know. But this one is so much easier to use, and of course, it protects your hair and everything like that. So I really like it. And also, this one, it says it quenches dryness, it's anti-fade, and it has natural botanicals. So it says anti-fade on it already, so it's meant for colored hair, which I love. And that's also 100% vegan. I like that a lot of brands are coming out with products that are vegan, because I know a lot of people, like, I'm not, of course, the best advocate for that, but I know it's important to a lot of people. Then I don't have them with me. I've been trying out a new Pantene shampoo as well, which I'll be talking about to you guys in a different video, but I do want to throw that in there because that one I really like as well. And to me, I'm a firm believer in kind of like changing what shampoo and stuff you're using, because your hair will start getting used to it. I feel like that's true. I'm not sure if there's any like scientific reasoning behind it or like, you know, proof behind it, but I do feel like that. So like for 2 weeks I'll use like one shampoo, and then 2 weeks I'll use another, and then I'll like just flip back and forth. Whew, I feel like I'm talking really fast. I should slow down. Why are you in my frame? Stop it. You got your 15 seconds of fame, boy. So, okay, so now my favorite conditioner ever. I'm actually out of it, and I had 3 of these, and I'm out of all of them, which I'm sad, so I have to go get some. It's the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle Moist. And this is actually supposed to be like a deep conditioner that you use like once a week or something like that, or once in a while. But I use this every time I shower, and I leave it in for more than 3 minutes. Like, I'll leave it in for 5-10 minutes, like as I'm doing my body wash. That is the best conditioner I have ever tried. I don't know what is in it. First of all, I really like that it's not, because I've tried the Moroccan oil, I believe it is, the Moroccan tub that everybody used to rave about, the super big tub, the mask thing that I've tried that before, and it was like meh, like it wasn't that great. This, in my opinion, is like 100 times better, and it's so much cheaper, and it's just so much more accessible. And it's by Aussie. You can order it online, or if you're in Canada, you can get it at Shoppers. And I really like that because it leaves, you know, when you shower and if you don't straighten your hair, or if you don't blow dry your hair, your ends are kind of like all over the place. They're all frailed and brittled, and just like, you know, look like a bird's nest. This conditioner, if you use it and like you keep it in for 5 minutes, when you get out of the shower, it's like your ends will be so smooth. And I have really dry ends. I know you can't tell right now because they're straightened, but it's amazing. And also, might as well throw this in there, I'm not sponsored in this video, so all the products I'm talking about, they're genuine, and I've been using them, and yeah, Just wanted to put that out there. I apologize if I'm talking a little fast. I just feel like this video is going to be so long, and like I'm trying to keep my videos under 10 minutes because a lot of people say my videos are way too long, which I completely agree. So I'm going to try my best. I wanted to move on to now dry shampoos, and the 2 dry shampoos that I use, I haven't found one that I'm extremely in love with. I want to try the way they came out with a dry shampoo that is actually a mousse. So I definitely want to try that out, but I haven't. So usually I use the Batiste dry shampoo. This one smells like roses. Not roses, just like blush, like floral. And I really like this just because it gets the job done. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but I haven't used this in a while because I've been using the Bumble and Bumble, the Pret powder. I don't know how to say that. But this I like because it says it's equal parts dry shampoo, style extender, and volume in a pinch, which I agree with. It does give a lot of volume to your hair, and a lot of times I feel like dry shampoos kind of weigh your hair down. So I like that this is a powder that you can just kind of like do one of these and it's out, and I feel like it's good for colored hair too, because if you blend it out enough, it won't leave like a white residue in your hair. And since I work out every single day and like my workouts are so intense, so I need a dry shampoo because I can't be washing my hair every single day because my hair will fade out, hair color will fade out. So I'm in a constant like struggle, like, do I work out or do I record a video first? But if I don't work out, then I'm gonna be too lazy. But if I work out, then my hair is gonna be dirty for a video. You know what I mean? So I like to have dry shampoos because it allows me to work out in the morning and get my workout done for the day, and then I'm able to record after. I need to slow down. The last thing that I want to talk about in terms of like products that I use, because I made sure to go and like grab things that I use every single time I shower. I didn't want to grab anything I use like once in a while. These are the things I use every time I shower and want to clean my hair. The last like product that I want to talk about, because I don't have a specific hair spray, hair mousse, or anything that I like, but I do want to talk about the Garnier, the Deconstructive Texture Tease. I think I've used this in a video before. I think it was like my beach curls or something like that. I'll have the link down below. I love this because this is basically tease in a bottle. It's not one of those powders that you put on your roots and it kind of like stiffens up your root. This is, I like to use for the ends of my hair, and all you do is like, I know it doesn't work on straight hair, but you'll see in the video that I posted down below, you curl your hair and it's literally, you spray this in your hair and you do this and it'll automatically like tease your hair. If you curled your hair and you just want volume, you can literally spray this in and then just like tease it with your fingers without even a teasing comb. So I really like this. Once again, if you notice, all of these products are fairly cheap. They're all from the drugstore. Just the Bumble and Bumble is what I got from Sephora, and the thing is, I've had it for almost a year, and I don't know if you guys can see how it's only full like up to there. So I haven't even used half of this yet, but everything else is super cheap. Like the hair color is like $8 or $9. Like the Everpure is like $10. You know what I mean? So I really like that. I'm still like financially efficient. Yeah, I really like that because everyone can go and buy them. You know, you guys don't have to double think about the products. And once again, something that works for me may not work for you, but I do like to share because someone might have hair like mine and like, you know. Oh, also, I should talk about how my hair is. Duh. So for my hair type or my hair texture, I have very curly hair. I have a lot of hair, like a lot of hair, and it's actually gone down. And it actually has gone down a lot because I've dyed my hair so much. So my hair now is half of the amount that it used to be. I'm not sure if that's because I lost a lot of hair or if my hair just thinned out, because I can't tell. I do have a lot of hair because every time I go to the hairstylist or anytime anyone does my hair, they're like, oh my god, you have so much hair. So my hair is really thick. Like right now, this is all my hair. I get so many questions, and no extensions, no nothing. I'll show you guys the length of my hair too. So this is the length of my hair right now. It actually goes down to almost my belly button. My belly button's right here. So the hair is like right here, and if you look at it from the back, there. So my hair is like almost to like my lower, this is my waist, so almost there, and it is all my hair. So thankfully I don't need extensions, you know, for length or anything, but I do feel like my hair is not that thick anymore. Next, I want to talk about hair treatments. I use a mix of coconut oil and castor oil. So I mixed half and half of each, put it in the microwave, and then I put that in my hair and just massage it into your roots. Castor oil is actually known for like stimulating hair growth. You can use it on your eyelashes, you can use it on your eyebrows, and I use that once a week. Just remember that castor oil is super thick, and also when I do shower I have to rinse 2 times, sometimes 3, because castor oil is super thick. If you felt it, you know castor oil is so thick. So I would need to shampoo my hair 2 or 3 times, and if you have dyed hair, you would know shampooing your hair 2 or 3 times in one time, it's just gonna fade your hair. So just keep that in mind, but I'd still like to do it every, like, once a week. I would eventually want to do it like 2 times a week because it is so beneficial for your hair, and like especially if you do what I do to my hair, you need to do it. But the issue is I always come across like, oh, I don't want to have to dye it after. So once a week is still good enough. Put it in your hair. I sometimes sleep with it and wash it off the next morning, or at least leave it in for 2 hours, enough for your hair to kind of soak it in, and then you're good. Now I want to move on to, if you follow me on Snapchat and Instagram, I've mentioned that I've gotten a Brazilian blowout and keratin treatment done before. So I want to tell you guys my experience with that and how it all went down. It's been about a year since I've gotten both, so I think I can tell you guys how I like it. Now my hair naturally is really curly, so I went and I got a Brazilian blowout, and a Brazilian blowout is basically, it's like a hair straightening treatment, and it was expensive. It was 300 bucks. I went in there and it took so long. Oh my gosh, it took like 5 hours or something like that. So it does take a long time. But Brazilian blowout, they basically, like, you know, they straighten your hair, they put whatever chemical they need to, and they straighten your hair, and it's supposed to lock in the treatment, and it's basically just supposed to make your hair straight, right? That's what a Brazilian blowout does. And for me, because of the line of work I'm in, I have to have my hair done for every video and stuff like that. It was so hard for me to blow dry my hair from having it curly and kinky to like straight and blow dried all the time, that I just opted to choose the Brazilian blowout just because it would help me in my job, you know what I mean? But it helped me so much in the fact that, like, I would just need to shower and like I'm good. I can walk out the door, my hair would literally dry like this straight, if not like more flat, you know what I mean? Because it does make your hair kind of flat because it's literally like pin straight. They have to go over your hair like 5 or 6 times with the hair straightener, and it's literally like pin straight. The thing that I will say about that is that it did fade my hair, so you have to get the treatment done. It'll fade your hair because they wash it so many times, and they have to wash it like 3 or 4 times, and then they hair straighten it, and heat will get rid of hair color. So after I got the treatment done, you're not allowed to wash your hair for 3 or 4 days, and then I re-dyed my hair. So it did strip my hair color out, but that was okay because I could put it back in. The only other issue that I had with the Brazilian blowout was that I went to Mexico literally 2 or 3 weeks after, and the reason I got the treatment done was so I didn't have to care about my hair, you know, after it got wet, it would dry like nice and straight, it wouldn't be frizzy. So I went to Mexico 3 or 4 weeks after, and the Brazilian blowout is supposed to last for like 6 months, right? So I went to Mexico, and literally the first day when I went into that salt water, maybe it was my mistake, but she didn't tell me like I had to avoid salt water or anything. All she told me to do was like, she's like, put some conditioner in your hair before you go into the water and it'll protect your hair, which I'm stupid because when I go swimming in chlorine water, I don't put conditioner in my hair. I put castor oil in my hair because it's so thick and like greasy. The chlorine wouldn't take away my hair color. I don't know why I put conditioner, but anyways, the salt water like took the entire treatment out. So I was so upset because I paid 300 bucks and I went into the salt water, and I told her I was going to Mexico. She didn't mention anything about me, you know, being like, oh, don't dip your hair in the water or whatever, it's gonna take the treatment out, but it did. So I paid 300 bucks for the treatment to only last in my hair for 3 weeks, and I was so upset because literally like then my hair would start drying all like nasty, like salt water. You guys know what I'm talking about. It would start drying all gross again. Whatever, I let that go. I mean, I emailed her, but whatever, we're not gonna get into that. Then after that, after a few months, I would want to say maybe around the summertime or something, I went and I got a keratin treatment. Now keratin treatment is different than a Brazilian blowout, and if I was to choose between the two, I would tell you guys to do a keratin treatment, and I'll tell you why. Number one, Brazilian blowout is to straighten your hair, and it is kind of damaging because they're putting they're like using a hair straightener so much, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? The keratin treatment is actually, because your hair naturally has keratin in it. Now, you'll notice a lot of products, like if you're buying like a leave-in conditioner, it'll say keratin. So your hair naturally needs keratin, and the keratin treatment is supposed to put that keratin back in your hair, and it will also lock away all the split ends and stuff that you have, and the frizziness. So let's say you have curly hair, a keratin treatment will keep your hair curly, but it'll just get rid of the frizz, and it'll make your hair feel so soft. It'll lock in like your split ends and stuff, and it's a lot cheaper. It's about half the price, if not less, and it's so much better than a Brazilian blowout. Now, I obviously haven't went to like Mexico or anything and dipped my hair in salt water after that, so I'm not sure if it's gonna last in salt waters. Don't hold me to it. I don't think it will. But I do really like it because when I had the Brazilian blowout, even though it was for only a few weeks, my hair was literally like flat against my face. And even though that's what I wanted my hair to be straight, I didn't realize it would be so flat. So I like that it was kind of taken out, and even though I lost a lot of money in that, I like that I did the keratin treatment, because now my hair is not curly, because obviously the Brazilian blowout took a lot of my curl out, but it's still wavy. And like if I don't straighten my hair and I just wash it and go to sleep and I wake up in the morning, I can still walk out of my house looking like I did my hair, or like looking like I have no frizz in my hair because of the keratin treatment. I would definitely, and I probably will, go get the keratin treatment done again, just because I do like that it keeps the integrity of your hair, and it's a treatment on top of that. So with the Brazilian blowout, I had to dye my hair afterwards. With the keratin treatment, I actually went in with my hair already dyed, like a fresh hair dye, and the keratin treatment legit like locks in your hair color, just because, and you know it's better for your hair because your hair color doesn't fade right after they've done the treatment. So I really enjoy the keratin treatment over the Brazilian blowout. I feel like I've been talking so much. How long have we been recording for? It doesn't even say, but I should hurry up. So the last little part about my hair that I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go through the questions on Instagram. There are a lot of questions, so I'm gonna see what I can answer. I'm hoping I answered a lot of them already. So the number one question, and I know I'll get this in my video too, is how do I keep my hair looking so healthy, and also how do I grow my hair so long? So the healthy thing, of course, I've told you guys the products that I use, but I'm also a very firm believer in like the nutrition that you're putting in your body will also show outside of your body. So if you're eating like junk food and stuff, that's not really beneficial. You're not getting nutrients, and your hair, believe it or not, it needs nutrients to grow and to be healthy. So a lot of people that you'll notice, if they have any kind of like eating disorder like anorexia or stuff, you'll also know that they lose a lot of hair, and that's because their body isn't providing the right nutrients to their hair. Now, I'm not saying eating bad will do that too, but I'm just giving you like an example. Drink a lot of water. Water is so freaking good for you. If you guys could just Google benefits of water and just read through it, you would automatically want to drink so much water every single day. I won't even have to like tell you guys to. If you are somebody that likes to eat junk food, try to make up for it. Like have some kind of vegetables. I posted a cabbage soup recipe on my Snapchat the other day, and you guys loved it. I didn't know I could ever get that many screenshots on a soup, but I did. And I explained to you guys that I hate vegetables. I cannot eat raw vegetables. I wish I was that fitness person that could just like take a broccoli and just, you know, eat it, but I can't because I don't like vegetables, you know. But the cabbage soup I can do because it tastes so good, and literally all it is vegetables, soup, and then like tomato sauce, and you're good. If you guys want a recipe, you can definitely let me know. Maybe I can share it on YouTube, and like it'll be there forever for you guys to see. And that's how I get my vegetable intake daily, and it's so good for you. So besides eating healthy, I also, in terms of vitamins, I take biotin, I take daily multivitamins, and I also take iron supplements. Split end questions. So for me, I haven't found anything besides the keratin treatment that actually helps in split ends. Now the keratin treatment obviously doesn't get rid of the split ends. It kind of like seals them, which is great. But if you have split ends, just cut them off. Like go and get a trim. I know it hurts my heart too every time I feel like I have to go get a trim, because I know it's not gonna be a trim. It's gonna be like a trim, you know what I mean? But you have to, and just try to take care of your hair. Honestly, it's impossible to avoid split ends, especially with us. Like if we're straightening and blow drying our hair often, it's so hard. So don't worry about it, but just try to like just get a little bit of a trim, and tell your person you just want this much cut off. Yeah, a lot of questions on just how my hair looks. I feel like you guys my hair just looks more healthy than it is. Like, I've obviously had my hair for my entire life, but I do notice a difference if you compare it to how it was like 4 years ago from when I started dyeing it red to now. I see a huge difference, and it like hurts my heart because I feel like I lost a lot of my hair because of the way I dye my hair. But at the same time, I do know that my hair is fairly healthy, and that's honestly the number one fact, is because I think everyone thinks I dye my hair so much, but just remember, I only bleach my new, like my new roots. I don't keep bleaching the ends of my hair so it doesn't break off. It's not as dry. I use a semi-permanent in the ends, and I only bleach my new hair. So if you have to be careful, just not over processing your hair, and you'll be Gucci. A good question is, how do I stop my hair from falling out? Now, once again, vitamins and eating healthy should be something that will help prevent your hair from falling out. But our hair falling out is very natural also, about 100 to 200 strands a day, I think. I haven't checked recently if the number has changed. But also, if you do find that your hair is falling out a lot, don't rely on these DIY treatments, because I haven't even come across something that great that has, you know, helped prevent that. Go to your doctor and just see if they can give you something, or they will recommend something to you in terms of hair loss. Even if you think it's like a little bit, still there's no harm in going to your doctor and asking, because asking someone like me, like I don't have a degree in like any kind of medical field or anything. I'm not a professional in this. So instead of getting advice from me, try to ask your doctor, and they will definitely lead you the right way, instead of me where I'm like, oh yeah, do like this DIY treatment. You know what I mean? DIY treatments are fun. They're fun to do. They're fun to try. But if you have a serious problem that you actually think like your hair is falling out, which I personally do think my hair falls out a lot, and I am going to go to the doctor for it, but just do go to the doctor, because I don't want to give any advice that like to someone that may actually need it and they try it and it not work. How do I keep my hair looking so clean and nice even though I go to the gym every day? If I have straight hair, like I straightened my hair today, it'll only last for today and like tomorrow, but after tomorrow's workout, my hair will be too greasy for me to even leave open, and that's when I start incorporating like braided hair styles in my hair, because braids, you can't tell when your hair is oily. I plan it out. So like today I have straight hair, so I'm like, oh, I might as well do my hair straightening video. Tomorrow I know I'll have like semi-straight hair, so I can like put it on the side or something. Third day I'll plan, okay, like I'll have some braids and then I'll shower at night. If you go to the gym every day, it's impossible to have clean hair. Honestly, there's so many questions about split ends. I literally just have two things that have ever worked. Number one, just chop it off, and number two, the keratin treatment. That helped a lot with my split ends. It just seal them all up. How to make your hair thicker. I'll be honest, I don't think there's a way to make your hair thicker. I think there are ways to make the illusion of having your hair thicker, but the hair that God has given you, like some people have naturally thin hair, some people have naturally thick hair, curly hair, wavy hair. I think it's really hard to change the body chemistry or whatever that makes up that hair. I could totally be wrong. Even though I've tried a lot, I've tried to get my hair back to the thickness that it used to be, and it just, nothing has worked. Like nothing, unless like the doctor can give you something, nothing has worked for me. Does my hair bleed when I wash it? Do you guys see my shirt right here? Yes, my hair bleeds even when I sweat. Like this is from sweat. Like it just naturally just like bleeds everywhere. Like all my shirts are tinted red, all my walls are tinted red. It bleeds a lot. So if you do want red hair color, just make sure your parents are a-okay with it. If you don't live with your parents, you're good. But it is a lot of work. It bleeds everywhere. How often do I trim my hair? I get a trim like twice a year, which I feel like I should get more, but I asked you guys if I should get a trim or a little bit of a haircut on my hair, and everybody says no. So I'm listening to you guys on that one. I think that's it. It's funny because I have so many questions, but as I'm scrolling down, it's basically all repetitive questions on my split ends, how often I dye and cut my hair, which I've went over, how to get longer hair, which I've went over, my shampoo, my conditioner I've went over, hair products that I used I've went over, hair treatments that I used I've already went over. Oh, I wanted to ask you guys a question actually. I have yet to find a hair straightener that I love. I just use any hair straightener that I have like 3 or 4, and I haven't found one that I absolutely love. So if you guys have a favorite hair straightener, please let me know in the comments below, because I'm looking for like my tried and true hair straightener. Alright guys, I think that's it. If I didn't answer any comments or any questions, because they're so repetitive, that's all I'm seeing, I'm so sorry. Let me know in the comments below, and I will actually be going through and replying to comments right after I upload this video. So I'll try to get back to everybody as soon as possible. I'm so happy. Ooh, look at my highlight. I'm so happy that you guys want to know so much about my hair, and you guys compliment my hair so much. It means so much to me because my hair is a huge part of my life, believe it or not. It's like, it's my baby. So I really like that you guys love my hair as much as I do, even though it may not be what you guys were expecting. Like maybe some of you guys might be expecting like a miracle product, but honestly the only miracle product that I would probably mentioned in this video is number one, I really think the Aussie 3-minute miracle is a miracle product, conditioner, and the keratin treatment. Once again, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and I will be replying to you guys, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye. My highlight is on fleeky. This highlight is the Tarte Stunner highlight. And my glasses are from Prada because I know I'll get questions on this. I just don't know what model number or anything. I got these like 3 years ago. I'll see you guys next time.